But so, who is your biggest winner and biggest loser from the 2018 NFL Draft?
My biggest winner, the Patriots. I'm gonna have to go with them as the biggest winners of this draft. I was thinking they were gonna go in, shock the world, and take Lamar Jackson. No, Bill Belichick did what Bill Belichick does. He made a smart and economic move, and he went after an offensive tackle from UGA that, while undersized, they worked with undersized tackles and won that block for Brady's blind side for 10 years. I think 6'2" Isaiah Wynn from UGA is a great pickup. Go Dogs. Sony Michel, holy crap. They have Sony Michel at running back with Tom Brady throwing the ball. Sony Michel was a tremendous double threat for UGA. Could catch the ball out of the backfield and tremendous speed. So I think they only get better with this. And then we see they come down here. Great picks later on. Florida cornerback, Duke Dawson. I mean, any defender from the SEC is going to be an athlete. This guy, he knows his coverages. He's a solid athlete. Purdue linebacker Jawan Bentley. I mean, Belichick knows what he's doing, and he's always going to be one step ahead of everybody else. My loser for this draft, I'm going to have to go with the 49ers. The 49ers, I mean, they went after their first pick. They went after the guard from Tackle. Oh yeah, that was Mike McGlinchey from Notre Dame. That was an interesting pick. I mean, it's a little bit. The tackle talent in this draft wasn't the best, but it was a decent pick for them trying to want to move the line. But then, why aren't we going for Minka Fitzpatrick or Derwin James? You definitely use the help on defense. But no, you go for Dante Pettis, someone who's literally just the same as Goodwin on your team. I mean, it was just you just didn't set the tempo well. I mean, you have the 9th overall pick and you go for Mike McGlinchey rather than taking two extremely capable defenders that could have really set the tempo on your defense. But that's who my big losers are. I mean, you couldn't have shit the bed any worse right there.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly about the New England Patriots. I mean, I think they sort of get an A every year. If they drafted you or me, you would have NFL Network people giving them A's. No one's going to tell Bill Belichick doesn't know what he's doing. He's shown us time and time again he does. So my winner, the Denver Broncos, they can thank the Cleveland Browns for this, because Cleveland passed up on the opportunity to have Bradley Chubb and Myles Garrett. I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, they had the chance, to get their star quarterback in Baker Mayfield, and then also a duo in Garrett and Chubb. They passed that up. So the Denver Broncos at number 5, they took advantage of that. So now the Denver Broncos have Bradley Chubb, Von Miller, and Shane Ray.
And Darren Wolf.
It's unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. They got lucky, probably the number 1 pick in the draft. It sort of reminds me of when Khalil Mack fell to the Raiders at number 5. He's probably the best player in the draft. They got him. And they also, they got Case Keenum in the offseason, so they didn't need to address the quarterback position. I also think smart move by not addressing the quarterback position. Not the biggest fan of the quarterbacks. But later on in the draft, they went with Courtland Sutton, big wide receiver. Now they have Emmanuel Sanders, Demaryius Thomas, and Courtland Sutton. So they're going to have a good receiving corps. They need to give Case Keenum all the help they can get. They continue to do that. They got Royce Freeman, running back from Oregon, had an incredible career at Oregon. Has a lot of carries, a little bit of injury history, but if you limit his carries, he should be very productive. So Denver, basically just because of Bradley Chubb, they win the draft in my opinion. Their defense has a chance to get back to that Super Bowl caliber defense they had in the past. It just all depends on Case Keenum if they're going to have success or not. My loser has to be the New Orleans Saints. All this stuff pretty much day one. They traded up for Marcus Davenport. They traded up to number 14 from number 27. But to get up to number 14, they gave up their first-round pick, 27, the 147th pick, and a 2019 first-round pick. Everyone thought, okay, well, they're taking a quarterback. They're getting that heir apparent to Drew Brees, and no. They took Marcus Davenport. They also according to ESPN, top 5 needs: tight end, defensive tackle, outside linebacker, and a quarterback behind Drew Brees.
He basically went the opposite direction.
They didn't draft any of those. The only need they filled was Marcus Davenport. So New Orleans better win the Super Bowl because they are all Super Bowl or bust right now under Drew Brees. If they don't, then they will be screwed because of this draft. They don't have a first-round pick next year, so who's going to be the quarterback when Drew Brees retires? If they have any other holes, any other injuries, then I don't know. They're out of luck there.